The shark runs near the surface, turning raw power into speed that challenges control. On a longline ship, safety discipline starts before any hook touches water. Securing hardware reduces surprises, and every tightened strap is another step toward stability. The storm turns open water into moving concrete, where every task demands precision and strength.
Below the storm, the line moves quietly, broadcasting scent through water the crew cannot see. Once deployment starts, stopping is dangerous, so the crew commits to the full spread. In low light, vibration and scent carry far, and patience is built into every meter of line. Small load changes travel up the line, translating unseen motion into fast decisions. The first sign is fleeting, a fin cutting the surface that proves a giant hunter is close.
At close range, hesitation ends, and a single bite will decide whether they connect.
A great white patrols the line with calm authority, measuring risk before choosing a strike.
They stage landing gear early, because when a shark comes boatside, seconds become everything. A surface roll and tail slap announce power, and the sea answers with foam and spray.
One feint can be rehearsal, and the rig must look effortless to invite commitment.
At close range, hesitation ends, and a single bite will decide whether they connect. They avoid forcing the moment, because unnatural tension can make a wary predator turn away.
The fifth reveal is unmistakable, a full breach that signals aggression and sets the stage.
The strike happens fast, and the line's response is the first proof of contact. The circle hook seats cleanly in the jaw corner, and tension locks the connection in place. The shark runs near the surface, turning raw power into speed that challenges control. On deck, they translate speed into controlled pressure, feeding line only to prevent breakage.
A deep dive adds friction and risk, because abrasion can part the leader instantly.
They reorganize for landing, knowing a giant shark can turn retrieval into a safety crisis.
Boatside runs are the most dangerous, because proximity turns speed into impact and chaos.
Speed and winch power must match, because mismatched forces can tear hardware apart.
Head shakes are designed to throw hooks, so steady tension is the only counter.
As fatigue sets in, the shark fights smart, using circles to keep pressure unpredictable.
Landing strategy is about timing, because one rush grab can injure a man instantly.
The first full breach is a violent attempt to shed tension, but the hook stays seated.
They cushion the shock load, because impact forces are what snap leaders and bend hardware.
After the breach, the fight goes deeper, forcing the crew to win back meters slowly. The second full breach is higher and wilder, a sign the predator is still dangerously strong.
They keep disciplined spacing, because proximity to the rail multiplies risk in heavy seas.
The clean hook geometry is the only reason the crew can keep applying steady pressure.
The third full breach happens close, and its splash hits the ship like a warning shot. They wait for a clean moment, because rushed grabs are how injuries happen. Even tired, the shark can explode into speed, and the crew must keep control at distance.
Landing requires patience, because a giant shark can surge without warning at the rail.
The swell becomes a shield, and the crew must time their move between waves. With a tail line secured, the fight shifts decisively, giving the crew mechanical advantage.
Heavy predators require lifting systems, because human strength alone cannot manage this mass safely.
The lift begins, and everyone stays clear, because a swinging load can injure instantly.
Contact with the deck changes everything, because leverage now belongs to the ship and crew. Safe hook removal reduces injury risk, but the shark can still erupt into chaos on deck. On a wet deck, momentum becomes the enemy, and control depends on coordinated pull.
The first deck surge proves the fight is not finished, and workable space disappears fast.
Containment becomes priority, because an uncontrolled body turns the deck into a hazard zone.
One tail strike can launch equipment, and injuries happen when reaction time runs out.
Direction and drainage help regain control, using the deck's design to reduce slips. Sudden rolls turn mass into a battering ram, and safety depends on distance and timing.
Securing hardware reduces surprises, and every tightened strap is another step toward stability.
The next surge is pure force, and the crew survives by moving as one without losing control.
Final restraints end unpredictability, allowing work to begin with fewer risks. When the thrashing stops, silence on deck signals the crew has regained control. Clean cuts and rapid rinsing protect texture, because quality depends on careful handling at sea. Rapid chilling stabilizes the product, turning a dangerous capture into value that can travel. Inside the hold, stable cold protects structure and slows breakdown long before land is in sight. As weather eases, the mission shifts from survival to delivery, but standards remain strict.
A deck full of hard-earned catch turns exhaustion into pride, even as the sea keeps moving.
Tomorrow the line goes out again, because on a longliner the next predator is always out there.